Why do they call you Dirty Harry?
Could a movie like Dirty Harry actually get made today? I'm not talking about a remake, I am talking about this movie, with this cop played by Clint Eastwood, pulling that .44 Magnum on a suspect and asking one very simple question. Do you feel lucky?
Well, do you, punk?
The dirty truth about Harry is, in today's world, well, I'm just not so sure because, some films are just that timeless.
Tough. He sounds like Dirty Harry.
Now, let me quickly say welcome, of course. My name is Greg, and let's explore this highly regarded film that has definitely earned a place of honor here. You guessed it, the movie closet.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Because when it hit theaters in 1971, audiences didn't just watch it, they argued about it, protested it, and some even called it dangerous.
Danger's my middle name.
From a Gen X perspective, Dirty Harry, it feels like a bridge between the eras of the gritty, uncertain world of the late 60s bleeding into those harder-edged, risk-taking films we grew up with in the 80s and 90s.
Do you really want to jump? Do you want to? Well, then that's fine with me.
It came out of rising crime, shaken public trust, and a culture that, at least for a moment, was willing to, embrace a cop who didn't just bend the rules, he ignored them.
What? Where the hell does it say you've got a right to kick down doors, torture suspects, deny medical attention and legal counsel? Where have you been?
That edge was amplified by the fact that Scorpio was inspired by the real-life Zodiac killer who was still active at the time.
Man, you really creeped us out.
But here's the what if. I love what ifs. What if you tried to make Dirty Harry today?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Not as a nostalgic throwback, but as a modern film built from the very same DNA. First, Harry Callahan wouldn't look the same at all. He would be definitely under more constant scrutiny. Body cams, internal affairs, viral videos, public opinion shaping every move he makes. The story, it wouldn't just be about, catching this killer. Well, it would almost be more about whether or not Harry himself is crossing the line, and we know about that.
Just look at me. I'm supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, and just look at what they did to me.
Of course, we get the same kind of killer, but now amplified by media cycles, online fear, maybe even notoriety culture, and the tone. Well, it's less about a lone cop delivering justice and more about the consequences of how that justice is delivered.
Today, he's facing his own consequences.
Good morning. We are here today for bench trial. Is the state ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
You'd have podcasters dissecting him, news panels arguing over him, internal affairs building a case against him while he's still chasing the killer. And that's the real difference. In 1971, Harry, he was the answer. In 2026, he's the question. And sure, you could cast someone like John Bernthal or Josh Brolin to bring that intensity, but no matter who you pick, the character, it just doesn't get to exist in the same way. He's not walking through the system anymore. The system is closing in on him from every direction.
Man's got to know his limitations.
You don't remake a movie like this. You just don't. You either reinterpret it completely, make something different, or you leave it alone. In fact, you could take this film exactly as it is, no updates, no edits, no modern lens, and drop it right into theaters today. And you know what? It will hit harder. Not because of the fact that it aligns with today's world, but because it doesn't. Because it forces you to sit in that discomfort, to wrestle with it, to question it. And, there's something modern movies that they don't always trust you guys, the audience out there, to do that anymore. And maybe, that's the real dirty truth about Harry. Well, in my opinion...
Listen, punk. To me, you're nothing but dog shit, you understand? And a lot of things can happen to dog shit. It can be scraped up with a shovel off the ground. It can dry up and blow away in the wind, or it can be stepped on and squashed. So take my advice, be careful where the dog shits you.
Because we've seen what happens when Hollywood tries to modernize something, that didn't need fixing in the first place. I mean, look at the 1994 film The Crow. This original film, it worked because of its tone, its atmosphere, and honestly, the lightning in a bottle moment, the performance that can't be recreated. You update it, you polish it, you explain more, and suddenly, well, it just loses the very thing that made it special. And from, having it on VHS to having this really nice box set, I just couldn't, get rid of this. It's too nice. All the way to this, current Blu-ray version. I think this is, really the only way to own these movies. There is a 4K version of the original, but I mean, I didn't see the point on it because the fact that they've only released the first one. Anyway, my name is Greg, and I hope you had a good time here in the movie closet. And well, you know what? I'm going to watch all of these Dirty Harry films, not just the first one. So, well, shoot, well, what did he say?
I know what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Now, to tell you the truth, I forgot myself.